Every morning as you open your eyes and reach for your alarm, something else is already at work, something you can't see or hear, but it's there, quietly working against you. It doesn't care if you're tired or if you've had a long week. It doesn't pause for weekends or holidays. It's relentless, and it's always hungry. Your money is quietly slipping away. Not in a dramatic movie-style heist, but in a slow, almost invisible trickle. You might not notice it at first, a few dollars here, a few cents there. But over time the impact is undeniable. The cash you worked so hard to earn is vanishing, bit by bit, right under your nose. Each passing second, it loses value, its purchasing power dwindling like air from a punctured tire. The clock ticks, and with every tick, your money buys just a little bit less. It's a process so gradual, so subtle, that most people don't even realize it's happening until it's too late. The value you thought you had is slowly leaking away, leaving you with less than you expected. This isn't a conspiracy theory, it's the harsh reality of inflation. It's not a shadowy figure in a back room plotting against you. It's a natural part of our economic system, but that doesn't make it any less dangerous. Every headline, every news report about rising prices is a reminder that your money is under constant attack. While you go about your day, the silent thief chips away at your hard-earned savings, leaving you poorer than you were yesterday. You might not see the damage right away, but it's there, accumulating over weeks, months, and years. The coins in your piggy bank, the bills in your wallet, the numbers in your savings account, they're all shrinking in real value, even if the totals look the same. What you could buy with $100 a year ago now costs more. The same groceries, the same tank of gas, the same dinner out with friends, all of it demands more from your wallet. It's not just about numbers, it's about your quality of life, your ability to enjoy the things you love, and your plans for the future. That dream vacation, further out of reach. The trip you've been saving for, the adventure you've been planning, now comes with a higher price tag. The cost of travel, hotels, and experiences keeps climbing, making it harder to turn your dreams into reality. Each year you wait, the goalpost moves just a little bit further away. That comfortable retirement, you're going to need a bigger nest egg. The money you set aside for your golden years is losing its shine, and the future you imagined may require more sacrifice than you planned. If you're not careful, the lifestyle you hoped for could slip through your fingers, replaced by worry and uncertainty. Inflation is a silent tax, and ignorance is not bliss, it's financial suicide. Unlike the taxes you see on your paycheck, this one doesn't come with a warning. It sneaks up on you, quietly eroding your wealth while you're busy living your life. Pretending it doesn't exist won't protect you. In fact, it only makes you more vulnerable. You work hard for your money, it's time to make your money work harder for you. There are ways to fight back, to protect what you've earned, and even grow it despite the odds. Investing wisely, staying informed, and making smart financial choices can help you outpace inflation and secure your future. Don't be another victim of financial complacency. Most people go through life unaware, letting the silent thief take what's theirs without a fight, but you don't have to be one of them. Awareness is the first step toward action, and action is the only way to win. The good news, you have the power to fight back. By learning, planning, and taking control of your finances, you can outsmart the silent thief. The future is uncertain, but your response doesn't have to be. Take charge today, and make sure your money works as hard for you as you do for it. Let's talk numbers. Not just any numbers, but the kind that shape our daily lives, our choices, and even our dreams. Money is more than just paper and coins. It's a tool, a resource, and sometimes a source of stress or excitement. But what if I told you that understanding just one simple number could change the way you think about your finances forever? Imagine you found a crisp $100 bill tucked away in an old coat pocket. Maybe you forgot it was there. Maybe it was a lucky accident. Either way, that feeling of unexpected wealth is hard to beat. For a moment, it feels like you've won a small lottery. You start to imagine all the things you could do with it. Treat yourself to a nice dinner, buy something you've been eyeing, or maybe just stash it away for a rainy day. That single bill suddenly feels like a ticket to possibility. Now let's take a trip back in time. Imagine it's 1985. Back then, that $100 could buy you a week's worth of groceries, maybe even more if you shopped smart. You could fill your cart with fresh produce, meats, snacks, and still have change left over for a treat or two. The value of that bill stretched far, making it possible to provide for your family or enjoy a little extra comfort without worry. It was a time when $100 truly felt like a small fortune. Fast forward to today, things look very different. That same $100, once a symbol of abundance, now barely gets you a tank of gas. You watch the numbers climb at the pump, and before you know it, your wallet feels a little lighter. Prices have soared, and what used to be a week's worth of groceries or a fun shopping spree is now just a routine expense. This is inflation in action, quietly eroding the value of your hard-earned money year after year. What you could buy for $100 just a few decades ago now costs significantly more. The same groceries, the same gas, the same everyday essentials, all demand more from your wallet. Your money is losing purchasing power every single day, and it's not just a distant economic concept, it's something you feel every time you shop, fill up your car, or pay your bills. Inflation isn't just numbers on a chart, it's the reason your paycheck doesn't stretch as far as it used to. This isn't about getting rich quick, it's about protecting what you've earned and building a secure financial future. It's about making smart choices today, so you can enjoy peace of mind tomorrow. Whether you're saving for a big goal, planning for retirement, or just trying to make ends meet, understanding how your money works, and how to make it work for you, is the key to long-term security. It's about being proactive, not reactive, and taking small steps that add up over time. It's time to stop working for money and start making your money work for you. By learning how to invest, save, and plan, you can take control of your financial destiny. The $100 challenge isn't just about a single bill, it's about changing your mindset, building habits that last, and creating a future where your money grows instead of shrinks. So, are you ready to take the first step? Your journey to financial empowerment starts now. Here's a sobering thought. Our education system, for the most part, failed to teach us about money. We learned algebra, history, and maybe even a second language, but personal finance? Rarely a blip on the radar. We're taught to work hard, get good grades, and find a stable job. But what happens when that job isn't enough to outpace inflation? What happens when your savings barely keep up with the rising cost of living? The answer is simple: you fall behind. The traditional path of working for 40 years and retiring comfortably is no longer a guarantee. It's time to rewrite the rules of the game. The average person trades their time for money, working long hours for a paycheck that barely covers their expenses. It's a vicious cycle. The rat race and breaking free seems impossible. They're stuck in survival mode, living paycheck to paycheck, with little to no savings and mounting debt. Meanwhile, prices continue to rise, rent goes up, groceries cost more, and that unexpected car repair throws their entire budget out of whack. They're told to tighten their belts and live within their means, but what happens when their means are constantly shrinking? It's time to escape the rat race and build a life of financial freedom. It's time to take control. Here's a secret that most people never realize until it's too late. The wealthy don't play by the same rules as everyone else. While most of us are taught to work hard, save diligently, and hope for a comfortable retirement, the rich are quietly following a completely different playbook. They understand that the real game isn't just about earning a paycheck or climbing the corporate ladder. Instead, it's about leveraging opportunities, making smart decisions, and using money as a tool to create even more wealth. The rules they follow are often invisible to the average person, but they make all the difference. The wealthy know that true financial success isn't measured by how much you make, but by how much you keep, and more importantly, by how hard your money works for you. They focus on building systems that allow their wealth to grow automatically, even when they're not actively working. This means understanding taxes, minimizing unnecessary expenses, and always looking for ways to make their money stretch further. They're constantly learning, adapting, and seeking out new strategies to protect and multiply their assets. One of the biggest differences is that the rich invest in assets that generate passive income, things like rental properties, businesses, and other ventures that pay them month after month. They know that relying solely on a salary is risky, so they build multiple streams of income that continue to flow, even if they take a break or face setbacks. This approach gives them freedom, security, and the ability to take calculated risks that can lead to even greater rewards. They also put their money to work in the stock market, investing in companies and funds that grow over time. While others might be nervous about market ups and downs, the wealthy see these as opportunities to buy more and build their portfolios. They understand the power of patience and long-term thinking, letting their investments grow quietly in the background, even while they sleep. The magic ingredient? Compound interest. The rich know that small, consistent investments can snowball into massive wealth over time thanks to the power of compounding. They start early, reinvest their earnings, and let time do the heavy lifting. This is how fortunes are quietly built, one smart decision at a time, year after year. The wealthy don't wait for the perfect moment to start investing. They know that waiting is the enemy of wealth. Instead, they begin with whatever they have, no matter how small, and build momentum over time. Every dollar invested today is a seed for tomorrow's financial freedom. Here's the best part. You don't need to be born into wealth to start building it. Many of today's millionaires and billionaires began with nothing but a willingness to learn and a determination to change their financial future. They read, they ask questions, and they surround themselves with people who inspire them to think bigger. The real secret is adopting the right mindset and strategies. Start by setting clear goals, educating yourself, and taking consistent action. Remember, the rules of wealth are available to anyone willing to learn and apply them. The journey may not be easy, but with the right approach, you can rewrite your financial story, starting today. It's time to stop being a passive bystander in your own financial journey. You have the power to take control, build wealth, and secure your future. This isn't about becoming a millionaire overnight. It's about making small, consistent changes that yield big results over time. It's about taking responsibility for your financial well-being and creating a life of abundance, security, and freedom. It's time to rewrite your financial story. It's time to take action. The first step to financial freedom is simple. Understand where your money is going. Track your spending for a month, categorize every expense, and be honest with yourself about your spending habits. You might be surprised by how much money is leaking out on unnecessary subscriptions, impulse purchases, and overpriced lattes. Knowledge is power, and understanding your spending patterns is crucial to making informed financial decisions. This isn't about deprivation, it's about awareness and making conscious choices with your money. Once you know where your money is going, you can start plugging the leaks and redirecting those funds towards building wealth. Debt is a financial anchor, weighing you down and preventing you from reaching your full potential. Prioritize paying off high-interest debt as quickly as possible. This frees up more of your income to invest and build wealth. Simultaneously, start building an emergency fund. 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in a high-yield savings account. This provides a financial safety net for unexpected expenses, preventing you from going into debt when life throws you a curveball. By eliminating debt and building an emergency fund, you create a solid financial foundation for future growth. The truth is, most people won't take action. They'll read this, agree with the message, and then go about their day as if nothing changed. But you're not most people, are you? You're here because you're ready to take control of your financial future. This is your wake-up call. This is your moment to break free from the chains of financial complacency and build a life of abundance and freedom. It all starts with a single step. This is just the beginning. There's so much more to learn, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Are you ready to take the next step?